Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Phelps and Sawyer, and today we are going to start talking about Earth Day. This week on Wednesday, we celebrate Earth Day, so every day, Mrs. Berkering and I are going to come up with an activity for you that will either help you, think about the earth or protect the earth. And today, we're going to start a garden. Now, it's a little cool, we have to worry about frost still, so instead of planting this garden outside, we're actually going to repurpose this egg carton. I have an egg carton here, it holds 24 eggs. It's just a plastic container, and we're going to start some seeds in this container. Now, before we can use this container, we need to do some modifications. So the first thing that I have to do is I'm gonna poke some holes in the bottom of each of these holders where eggs used to be and where our seeds are gonna go. And that will allow us, when we water our seeds, because we know that plants need water and they need sunlight, this will help the water be able to drain out. So if we put too much in there, the soil can get rid of some of that excess water. So I'm gonna do that with a knife. Now, this is something that you definitely are going to need an adult to help you with. And I'm gonna poke a couple of holes, maybe 3 or 4 in each of the bottoms of these, and then we will go from there. Okay, so now we have holes poked in the bottom of our carton. Now, it's important to know you can use a plastic carton, but you can also use styrofoam, or even better, if you have the cardboard type egg cartons, those are awesome, and those don't actually even have to be transplanted. You can plant in those. So you could take your seedling and cut apart the egg carton and actually just put that right into the ground. For us, we'll have to actually take it out of the plastic, but that's okay, that's an easy step. So now what I've done is I have used a marker and I have written on top of my egg carton each of the kinds of seeds that I'm gonna be planting, and I'm gonna plant 4 plants of each. And Sawyer, can you show them our seed packets? So we're gonna do some hot peppers and we're gonna do some herbs today. Now, before we can plant these, we need to get some soil. So we're gonna head out to our garden to fill each of these with soil. Join us. All right, Sawyer and I are here out in our garden. Now we have a special garden called a raised bed garden, but we just got a bunch of soil. So we're gonna use this soil to put into our planter. If you don't have a garden already, you can buy bags of potting soil and they have not only dirt, but some of the good nutrients that your plants will need as they get bigger. So we're gonna put some dirt into each of these first. Sawyer, can you help me? And we're not gonna fill it all the way to the top because we have to put some dirt on the bottom. Then we're gonna put our seeds into our planter. Good job.
Fill up.
Yep, we're just gonna fill it up. But not all the way to the top because we gotta have room because we're gonna put some more dirt on top of our seeds. Good work.
More.
Okay, a little bit more. How about a little bit right here? Okay. Now, I used a marker to write on the top what seeds are what. So we want to make sure that we keep track of that. So I'm going to open my seed package and I am going to take just 1 seed and put it in each of the containers. All right? All right, Sawyer and I are wrapping up planting here. We're putting some thyme in. And then what we're going to do next, Sawyer, I'm going to have you go ahead and cover these seeds up with just a little bit of soil, okay? We don't want to be too messy, but we want to make sure that each of the seeds is covered in soil, okay?
Okay.
Now, once we're done covering these in soil, we are going to have to give them a drink, but we don't want to soak them. We don't want to get them too wet, right? After we give them a drink, we're going to put them in a warm place. If you can put them in the sun, that's really great. Our house does not have a good southern facing window, so what we're probably gonna do is we'll bring them outside during the day and take them inside at night time so they can be nice and warm. Now, according to the package, this says it's gonna take about 7 days for our seeds to germinate or sprout. Okay, that means where our seed actually will have a little plant poking out. So that'll be exciting. We'll have to update you on the success of our seeds. And then once they are growing and growing and growing, and they're ready to be transplanted, we'll be able to put them into our garden as little plants. And we will probably need at least a month before they're ready to do that, because we want them to be nice and strong before we put them into our garden. And we definitely want to put them out after the threat of frost is gone, because frost is definitely not great for baby plants. So what do you think, Sawyer? Does that look good?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take them in and get them a drink. Thanks for joining us today, guys. I love it if you'd share your pictures of your seeds. And remember, this week is Earth Day, so spend time outside. The weather has changed. It's beautiful. Go on a walk, go on a hike, pick some flowers, not your mom's flowers, especially if she just planted them. Help her plant some flowers. And we'll be back with some more fun Earth Day activities this week. See you later.